Hey everyone, so today I'm back with another Ulta haul, which probably isn't that surprising if you watched the last one or the last couple videos, because I mentioned that I had run out of some things. I needed to go get my Anastasia brow pencil, and so I did just that and ended up picking up a few more things. So not a huge haul. To me, I mean, when you get a few items, it's still really expensive, so it is kind of a big haul. But just a few things. So I figured I would go ahead and update you guys because it also includes a new palette that I sort of wanted to quickly compare to the old one or the other version. You'll get it when I show you. So first I went in, I got my Anastasia Brow Wiz, which is really all I was gonna get. It's the it's a tiny little skinny brow pencil that you don't have to sharpen. They are wonderful. I use the shade Taupe. Well, it's ash blonde / taupe. I think it used to be ash blonde, but now they're like, it's called taupe. I don't know why they don't just leave the names. But it says taupe on the thing. But I've used it now. I used it today and it's the same. But see, little teeny tiny. And I had tried to use the Tarte version. Tarte has one similar to this yesterday and the day before, and I could not do it. It was like, it kept breaking off the little point. No matter how I would make it super, because I don't roll it up very high at all. Like I keep it very, very tiny and just roll it up each time I use it. It kept breaking off, but this one doesn't do, this is just the best brow pencil. Like once you get used to it, it's just so hard to use anything else. So it's one item that is super hard to be without now. And then when I was in there, I was talking to a girl that I knew in there, and she was like, oh, have you seen the new It palette? And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you said that, because I had actually gone in the week before to get it, and they were supposed to have it, but they didn't have it. And so when I went in, she was like, yeah, let's get it. And when she went over to get it, they weren't in the little thing, but she ended up finding one in the store, so that was good. But it is the new Naturally Pretty Celebration Matte Luxe Transforming Eyeshadow Palette. When I heard this, I thought, isn't that the same as the original one? Because everyone was like, have you seen the new It Naturally Pretty Matte Palette? And I'm like, that's what the first one's called, you know? This one is Naturally Pretty Celebration. So it's the Celebration palette. I love the packaging. So much better than the old one. This was kind of ugly and weird, but I don't mind because the colors are so nice inside. But this is what the first one looked like. It wasn't something that I was like super excited about to begin with because the colors look really similar, but when you see them in person, they're really kind of not. This again is what the palette looks like. I love that I like this sort of hologram, glittery, pretty, not squishy effect, but it just, the palette itself feels better. It's still got the transforming thing, except this one's kind of like a transforming ombre one. It kind of goes into a goldish. So this is the first time I've actually, yeah, this one's a lot more golden. So one side's more cream and one side's more golden. So it is a big difference, that color. Now the rest of the colors, to me, when I swatched them in the store, seemed like they were more true matte than the first matte. Like these almost have like a satiny sheen to them. Like they're matte, but they have that pretty glow to them, which I really love. So I hope that I end up liking these as much. It kind of feels like it, or it looks kind of like they could have that same effect. Even though these are matte shades, I like that they're not chalky. So I'm saying that, I mean, I haven't swatched all of them, but I can see that they look very similar to the original matte ones, and they're just, yeah, the ones that I've swatched, they just feel very creamy and nice. So the idea is that you can sort of transform each shade by putting this over it. I just think that these blend really well. It's funny that they did choose a lot of the same like colors, like they went with the same sort of navy and purple, dark brown, dark black. Actually, this one didn't really have a super dark brown. It had that Java color. But I like this row of neutrals. I think that it just sort of is gonna be good to create that like perfect sort of blended looking eye. And then all these at the bottom, this gingerbread toasty spice. It's kind of like, to me, it sounds sort of holiday-ish, like the names. Snow Angel, Wonderland, Hot Cocoa, Starry Night, Coal, Sugar Plum, Spice, Toasty, Gingerbread. It sort of sounds Christmassy, like holiday things. I would definitely recommend the first one. Obviously, I really love it, but this one looks nice, and it feels to me, or it looks to me, like the neutrals are a little cooler in tone than these, which had like sort of that, like that sunrise and the sunset color, which I kind of use those almost the most. So I don't know, I may miss that in this one, that there's not sort of a warm blending color, but I'll have to use it and see. This is just a first impression, but I will do a tutorial with it soon. I've got videos planned for the next few weeks, but we'll definitely do a tutorial on this very, very soon. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna use it a lot and sort of get used to it, and I might do a blog post comparing them eventually with swatches. I'm so bad. I still have not gotten this whole area set up, and I know I've been promising like a new sort of, not tour, I guess, kind of tour of my new vanity and show you my organization. This vanity is like, can't even tell you how awesome it is. Same with the desk. It's kind of the same-ish type thing, but the desk is a lot bigger version of this. I can't wait to show you. But yeah, I'm trying to get it set up so that I can better swatch and get better about doing that kind of stuff. I just put it off and then it never happens. I also wanted to get a shade lighter of my Ready Set Gorgeous Fresh Complexion Foundation, which I cannot say enough good things about. I'm going to talk about this in my favorites, I know, because it has become a fast favorite. I'm going to do a review of it probably like early November, I would say, because I really want to use it a little while longer. I've only been using it for about a week after I purchased that in that drugstore video, and I talked about it in that drugstore video a few weeks back. I kind of was hesitant to use it. I don't know why. I just was a little afraid because my skin has been very problematic since I've been pregnant, but it has been very good-ish lately. It's been a lot better, let's just say. So I've been afraid to put different things on it, and I'm always a little wary with drugstore any foundations really, but you just never know. I'm not gonna give a full review, but basically it's like, it covers amazing, it feels light, it holds up all freaking day. Like, I do not get oily at all. I'm not just saying, oh, I get a little oily and I get no oil throughout the day. It is bizarre. It's kind of a miracle product, and I wanna just take the time to talk about it the rest of the video, but I'm not going to because that's not the point of this video, but I will soon. This is shade 105. I started with shade 115, which totally isn't bad. It's not super dark by any means. I mean, I can wear it and it's fine. But sometimes like around my hairline, or, you know, I mean, even if you blend it really well, you can tell like in those lighter areas, or sometimes it just, I felt like I just wanted the perfect shade. And I'm always, I've gotten sucked into this every time with every foundation I've tried lately because I'm so obsessed with getting the color perfect. I went back and got a shade lighter in the same tone that I needed, because I went down to the 105 from 115, and the 110 was way, way pink. And so this one was a good tone, and I believe this is the lightest one that they have. So maybe a little light on its own, but I can mix it with the 115, or I can wear the 115 on its own, but it's nice to have an option. And it was on sale, it was only $5. So, and then one more thing quickly, when I was checking out, you guys may remember my last Ulta haul, I mentioned the IT Cosmetics Velvet Luxe brushes, and how they were expensive, and how they were wonderful, and how I resisted with all my might and did not purchase any, although they felt like heaven and they felt like no other brush I've ever felt before. Well, when I was checking out, they were sitting there. This one, you know, they had a little setup of, you know, the perfect Velvet Luxe Blurring Collection foundation, your Beauty BFF brush for your favorite liquid, powder, and cream foundations. These feel unlike any brushes I've ever felt before. So it comes in a little pouch like that. I love how they're made. I mean, they feel, gosh, like the handles are so nice. This one was $38. And I just thought, okay, it's a sign. It's sitting right here. I need it. So once I felt it, I was like, I'll throw it in. I know I'll use it. I know I'll love it. It is the most dense brush. The fibers are so soft, but it has so much give. Whereas it's not like some foundation brushes that are really soft and velvety, but still packed thick enough where sometimes you feel like it's wiping more than it's blending. This is amazing. I cannot say enough good things about it. It is synthetic. Is that right? It said synthetic. Let's see. Yeah. Custom design, hand cut shaped, 100% cruelty-free synthetic microfine optical blurring brush hair. Blah. I can see myself using this for liquid, for powder, for anything, and I think this would be the perfect brush for contouring. Like, it's a little larger than that MAC 109, and then Sigma has a version of that one as well, but it feels nothing. I mean, it feels like it's a solid puff of like velvet. Like, I don't know how to describe these. You've just got to go feel them and then you'll understand. Like, it would be the perfect contouring brush and perfect for my Chanel Bronze Universal. This would be amazing in that product. Can't say enough good things about it. So it's the Velvet Luxe LBD Foundation number 302. And I think you can only get these at Ulta. It brushes for Ulta. So if you could try one thing, I would say, ooh, these are all really good things though. The Ready Set Gorgeous is amazing, but holy crap, I haven't even used this yet and I'm like raving about it. So that's probably jumping the gun, but highly, highly recommended. Oh my gosh, it's got a freaking thing in the bottom. I just keep discovering, like, look, it's got a little like jewel. How fancy. I kind of want all of them. But I'm not going to because that's stupid. I don't need these. Well, I kind of needed this one. This one's amazing. But like, oh my gosh, they've got this whole Velvet Luxe line. They have a ton of them. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling about these. I'm just super impressed with these. I know that there are so many brushes that feel wonderful. I love my Sigma brushes. MAC brushes are great. The Marc Jacobs brush feels good. The new, what's it called? Bare Minerals brush I have is good. All of the brushes that I have feel soft and amazing, but this is unlike anything I've ever felt before. And you just have to feel it in person to see. And what a little fun surprise. I'm such a sucker, I know, I realize. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and that you'll check out some of these things. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.